My IsoTib arrived yesterday, and I think that's a big breakthrough, but let's go on a reverse journey so that you know all your options. My entire system is built on this zero version. Step one of knee ability zero is butt against the wall, all the way down, pause, flex up without bending the knees, hold 25 reps. The closer you stand, the easier that is. The farther you stand while you do that, the harder it is. The more stretch, the more flex. This is actually simple to explain. In less than 60 seconds, you can explain to anyone why train the tibialis. Let's look at that front leg. That is walking. This is every step we take. Obviously, smaller steps are easier. So the stronger we get here, the more protected we are every step we take the rest of our lives. And in jumping, like every famous NBA player ever jumps heel first. It doesn't mean there's not outliers, but Michael Jordan and everyone else, boom, heel first. And that's how we decelerate to go into a jump shot. So the stronger we are in this tibialis raise, if we look at where that muscle is, the more protected we become in our knee, and it wraps around to the inside. So the more protected our shins become, and it even goes all the way down into here, so it's very possible that it protects our feet more too. You can see that if you're walking, boom, the weaker you are there, the more force is gonna slam into the foot and the shin and the knee that you're not controlling and handling. The next program after zero is dense, and we want some measurable load if possible. Now, a kettlebell your gym might have, so you might as well just check and see if they have it. I don't have an exact target though, because of the fact that there's a big variation in how difficult weight feels by where the weight is. You'll see that later if you compare to the IsoTib. So the more the weight is here, the tougher the leverage is. So the downside of this is that it does take actually a pretty heavy kettlebell in order to get a workout. It also might not be comfortable on your shoe, but you could solve that by putting a towel under there. Now, what I did for clients in person and what you can do for yourself is take a floss band, or if you're familiar with the Nordic strap by Mr. Infinity, that works well for this too. And our third program standards, we found that about 12.5% of your body weight for males, 10% for females, for 20 full range of motion reps was an excellent target, meaning most people couldn't do it at first, but most people could get to that if they trained it. Then last year, the home gym guys revived the tibialis bar concept, which was conceived of in the 1960s by Bob Guida, who was a champion bodybuilder who went on as a trainer to become a miracle worker at extending pro sports careers. This allows you to get that full stretch at the bottom, full squeeze at the top, but you'll notice the weight is higher than when you use a dumbbell, so it's actually a little bit harder proportionally. So with a dumbbell, 12.5% of body weight on one leg, you would think 25%, but I've actually found that about 20%, plus you're loading onto a tib bar, which has a little weight, I found that to be the same difficulty. Now, if this was all I had the rest of my life, I would be a very happy man. I use this, I'm able to just so smoothly go to failure. My wife uses this, my mom uses this. In fact, I think the biggest breakthrough about this is that for someone who's too weak to even do the wall version, you can start here with a pound, 2 pounds, 3 pounds. So for elderly, for rehab clients, I think this is absolute gold. However, if you're coming off of a serious injury to one side, say a knee surgery, these muscles wither away. You don't realize that while you're out with knee surgery, if you're not rehabilitating your tibialis, you're coming back with a patellar tendon that's just more susceptible, not to mention shin splints, and now crushing your foot. So obviously for rehabilitation purposes, being able to train this one side at a time is going to be best. I'm also going to show you something up close, which is a unique advantage. Going up and down, I think, is gold for the ankles, and with this, you have an instability factor. However, if you are specifically coming off an ankle injury, by going at a slight angle and making a circle, you can really feel it dig in there, and this can feel absolutely incredible for old ankle injuries, meaning I'm not advising this as like the thing to do right after an ankle injury, but doing your same reps, same program, which is addressing all these different areas, but getting these with a circular motion, you'll actually feel yourself get rid of the issues of old ankle injuries. I hope this video helped you, so now you know exactly what to do for yourself or anyone else that you're trying to help. I'm super grateful for the home gym guys making this. This is something I tried mimicking starting about 4 years ago. I'm not financially attached to any of these products. I simply recommend what I have found changes lives relative to the price. Keep in mind that even the most expensive thing on my equipment list is a fraction of the tens of thousands of dollars I used to spend on surgeries and treatments trying to fix the symptoms. Now by addressing the causes, well, now I spend $0 on any treatment or any supplements of any kind. So huge thanks to the home gym guys. Thanks to everyone who has done and worked on all these unorthodox things, because you are the ones who made these numbers and these innovations come about.